TV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salute. Anytime where you there, it no matter. Anytime where you be, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we putting up stronger one. Inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. Where breeze not a shame. TPP TV, talking points platform. Then they give you information about salute.
Yeah, family, and welcome back to yet another very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name is Mohamed Kago, and why millions of Sierra Leoneans and they still go angry? In 60 years, tell me, why will they still get double standard when it comes to fighting corruption? The government gets one cane for one set of people, and you get another soft cane for another set of people. Tell me why in 60 years we still able to get with basic necessity, water, light, road, basic things. Are we asking for too much? Of course, no. Tell me why there is abuse of power. Government are doing best for pass obnoxious law just for silence people the way they try for all and accountable. Now tell me why millions of Sierra Leoneans enough forget you, for God's sake, with all the resources we get. You know, we leaders and they vehemently disrespect we. But yes, then they ask we for let we respect them. Now, all of them question here, it boils on to one thing, corruption. And again, this government, when it come, they said they can't fight corruption. The president is swear say there will be no sacred cow. But now, if you can't listen to what he say, you go cry for yourself, you go cry for the country. You go ask, who's are we the head as a country? Now, see how the statement begin first. Okay? Let not be like, say, they can't talk for her. It's very beautiful. Listen to the president where he talk about corruption, and you see if it really moved to this point. You can hear it from the horse's mouth where it announce it. It's okay for let person corrupt in government. It's okay. As long as you the thief, don't know they catch you, or it's okay. As long as Naya appoint you, you never call you thief. First, listen about this.
But I want to say this clearly, that we have to draw the line on corruption in this country. We have to fight corruption, and it is a fight that we must win. And it is a fight that we must fight together in order to win. I know corruption is going to fight back, but we are on the better side of history. So I encourage all Sierra Leoneans to join me to fight corruption. This is just the beginning. As you might have learned, ending corruption or reducing corruption to the minimum is not just a governance issue. It's actually an existential issue because of the level and scale of corruption in this country. If we do not fight and win the fight against corruption, we are preparing this nation for another problem that will take us down. Corruption is at a level that can destroy this nation.
Family on from the president where he make and clear say the fight against corruption. Now we all fight. But you go be shocked for Yari said the president is they come publicly and announce say it's okay for let somebody corrupt. Now they ask her in a well-stage managed event where now in design and the questions and they select the question there, even the person with the interviewer, now in chooser, when I Umar Fofana, when I right hand man. And again, it can clearly say it's okay for be corrupt. This is pain me because why they remember the way people in the suffer now in the country, where the main thing what they cause are corruption. Don't the president they come publicly and accept, say, yes, it's okay for let somebody corrupt. Oh, I not able to sleep when I listen this message they come up from the president. It's shameful, it's disgraceful, and this nothing what we salon people and therefore are we about. Now forget about what I say. Listen to the president. Now play for you the in what exactly.
Which they
Listen.
meant. And would you say the current fight against corruption has minimized corruption in your administration, or do you think you also have thieves in the administration?
I wouldn't call anybody I've appointed as thieves, but I would tell you for sure that now, if you have to steal, you must be very cautious. Excuse me, we have all been corrupt in this country. We have to make it.
So, family, the president openly admits it corrupt. So I wonder why people and they continue for defend the president, where somebody like this, they come out plain and say, look, me not part of the corruption, me not part of the system where they unbox Sierra Leoneans. And look, we're talking about double standard. This was a president who spent billions of leons for threats against corruption, for just set up a commission of inquiry for try the previous administration on charges of corruption. And it feel comfortable even for call them thieves. But here is a president where in administration, boku officials say then get boku charges with evidence where show say them corrupt. The president vehemently they say he will never call anybody where he appoint personnel as thief, even though there's evidence. What about the 49,000 bags of rice? What about the 1.5 million of the chief minister? And the 3 million also of recent times? What about the first lady? What about the others? The list Ibaku. But not only the first thing, this the president they openly admits it corrupt. In an interview on Al Jazeera, the president internationally say it corrupt. See, listen for yourself. Forget about what I said.
This is the argument advanced by your opponents. They say that corruption is pervasive. It's not isolated. It's not about individuals. It's about the system that has been prevailing for many decades in your country. And you have been personally part of that political legacy of your country.
Yes, there has to be a starting point, definitely. Normally, I say the same thing to people. I say we have all been corrupt, but we have to draw the line.
So, family, you see, the president, either even bluff locally, internationally, they talk, say, it corrupt, it's part of the system. So next time, if you want to defend the president, you want to defend just because of party color, because of whatever, think about the country. Think about the policy we want to defend, where it come openly and say, I'm corrupt, I'm part of the system. You know, deny. And the worst case, the thing will pay me past all. Not for because when you admit say corrupt, but because the people that were accused now your administration with evidence, back up with evidence, starting from Africanist press and other places, the president, they defend them back, say, if Naya appoint you, even if he then catch you with evidence of corruption, it's okay, it's both. Look at the Minister of Education, Sengbe, where they're accused of recently scamming the system, taking cousin them, in laws them, people them, in party them, friends them, give them job. Now not follow no procedure, where at least not standard procedure for make somebody get job. You know, it's painful whenever we come for car explaining here. So watch this, watch your step, and remember all the country. Think. If you feel say the president's value past the country, continue for defender. If you feel say Salona the rights it deserve for let you know the truth, then support that. That's not the point. We do a number for that. We sensitize the people. We wake up, we rise up, sensitize ourselves. We make sure say we make leaders and feel uncomfortable. They are guilty. They are committing crime against humanity. They punish the people. What are they? See how people in the suffer. People are not get light. 60 years will still a campaign on the same thing. Light, water, road, white, and after 5 years, white, you know, white, light, water, road. After another 5 years, why? Light, water, road. You know, if people like say we not dandogo there. Full. You know, so I'm gonna tap here. When I listen to the president, I feel bad. I shake me head, I butu me head. For like the president, they talk, they say it's okay for let somebody corrupt. It's okay if you know appoint you. I let them catch you with evidence of corruption. You know, go call you thief. It's okay. It's okay. Yet people and then at the country even forget things for it now. Why? Comrade left in picking at us. If they go friend thing for it, they go friendly, they go do it until they take 6, 8, 9 hours in able get natty, come back. Can't sleep angry with him picking. Look at Connaught. The place is filthy, dirty, poor medical facility. See how they treat even the teachers and the free quality education, what they talk about. People, students in the way government, the previous government give scholarship, the Lincoln University. These are students in way for be a priority because the president say in flagship year and flagship program, na education. Instead, the first lady, they spend millions and millions of dollars when are billions and billions of euros on pad. Once people picking it, they feature. They're in the balance. I'm in the balance. I mean, let's be common. Let me just use common sense here. Which one come first? It's painful. This is really painful. I don't know how country they head. I don't know. But you and me get a role for playing this. We get a role for playing this. Stop defend corrupt politicians. Stop for support based on party. Stop for support based on religion. Stop for support based on tribe. This is painful. You know, I don't ever talk this. I talk this out of the pain I know how they feel for my people. The country too small forเราreach at this point. Each 10 person pick phone call you. Na subhanallah. We're not here, alhamdulillah, in the country. But yet still, these are guys who then can promise for say yes. Then they can make salon in the most beneficial way. Yet they can turn against the very people we elect them. They disrespect the people because come on, if you are not able to feed me people, if you are not able to feed me family, me pikin, my house, me wife, I know they get respect. We know they say the government give everybody everything, but they create the basic social amenities, create the enabling environment. Let somebody able to come on a morning, go find thing for it, come back now house, able to feed the family. This is how you gain respect for me picking, from your wife, for me family. But here, anyway, family atapaya because these issues they will never end as long as these people are in power. We salon politicians, or we just left and so. Sitting at the 13, but you want to accept the question. In 60 years, tell me.